So how do you really know that you're a negative person or you're spreading bad vibes or negative energy? Because a lot of people with negative energy or bad vibes, as they call it, or negative thoughts don't really know it because they live in their heads. So first thing first, watch your thoughts. If your thoughts are telling you or giving you hope about the future, that your life is going to improve in the future, your life is going to be better if you get this position, or if you become financially, let's say, stable, or you become like wealthy, or you get that car, or you move to this country, or you pass let's say PhD or whatever. Your mind is just tricking you that if you reach this destination you're gonna be happy, but it's the same time as now. It doesn't really exist. It exists only in your head. Living in the future, being stuck in the future, and having hopes about the future, and if you achieve this thing you'll be happy. It's just gonna just make you, it's like a state of mind that will give you pleasure for like a day or two, and it will get you back to your misery and your dark thoughts again, and you will look for the next thing that will give you more satisfaction and happiness. The thing is, happiness exists only now, in the present moment. It doesn't exist in the future. It doesn't exist in the past. If you're not happy now, nothing will in the future will really happen so you can be happy. If you're not happy about who you are right now, your mistakes, your weaknesses, your strength, your failures, whatever it is, your problems, you will never get to that state of mind just being happy, and you're gonna relive the situation over and over again. Having negative thoughts is something that a lot of people are not aware of. They live here and they live in their heads, and they're not aware of that. Some people are sensitive to energies. For example, I am extremely sensitive to energies. I can tell who's spreading negative vibes in the room. Even if it's like the closest person in my family, I can tell from the energy without them even moving their mouth and telling me what's going on, that they're anxious, thinking too much, worrying too much, and they're just stressed. If you have all these emotions that you hide deep inside, and a lot of people are so good in hiding these emotions, they keep them all in, that the energy will spread way far than they expect. They don't even know it, that some people feel it, but it's frequency. We feel frequency. We hear frequency sometimes, like the radio frequency. It's the same. Energy is vibration, and you feel it. It exists. You need to believe in it. So those people who have it, and are so good in hiding it, and they think that it's normal because a human being has to be worrying and like anxious, fear, all these bad emotions and thoughts. Guess what? It will create, first, a disease in your body. You're gonna get sick at some point. Second, this vibration, because it's a bad vibration, will get to the people in your household and will affect them sooner or later. So if they do not do anything to protect themselves from this negative energy, and you're spreading that negative energy on a daily basis in their lives, they're going to be affected by it again. So let's say if someone got, let's say, cancer after, let's say, 10 years, and they wonder why that person got that sickness suddenly in their body, it's because they were doing a lot of work inside. You haven't seen it. I'm not talking about inherited, like cancer or any kind of diseases that comes, genetically, and you inherit that since you're a kid. No, I'm talking about the emotions of the person that, when you're 40 or 50 or 60 or even 70, you get some kind of disease that will affect you and affect the people around you. And they wonder why. It's just leading the same lifestyle over and over again without changing it, without expecting that it will change at some point. Why you're not doing anything to change it, and you will affect the people around you. And maybe when that person, let's say, get this, sickness in their body, they might even give it to someone that is close in the family, because they are in the same vibration. If they don't realize it and they don't, let's say, distance themselves from that person, they can be affected by it. And you have to know that being negative, no matter what situation is, you're going to harm the people around you. It's not even It's not even about you, it's about the people around you. Do you care enough about them? Do you care, let's say, about your kids, about your family? Because you need to stop doing that, and you need to stop negative emotions and thoughts. But a lot of people will tell me, but Lina, how can I stop it? I can't stop complaining. I can't stop thinking about something negative, because for people, talking about a problem is having an identity. If there's nothing to talk about, if there's no problem, let's say the problem has been solved, then they're gonna find another problem to talk about, and so on. It doesn't stop. So first there's a problem, it was solved, let's say, or you've been talking about that person died, disappeared from the globe, and then you're like gonna look for the next problem to talk about it. So you cannot stop, because you need some sort of identity to fit in with a group, so you can talk about the same stuff, while you are like same like things you all share. And some people enjoy sometimes feeding about information that is negative. They like to listen to something that is negative, like, yeah, let's gossip, let's talk about this, let's talk about that. And then people would find themselves are doing the same. So you have to really watch carefully the topics that you talk about. Is it really negative? And second, your thoughts, and what are you thinking inside, either like stress, or even being anxious or worry. By the way, stress, anxiety, whatever it is, it's not gonna help you at all. If you, let's say, if you're worried that you have a test in a week, how is it gonna change the results of that test? How is it gonna change that if you worry right now? How is it gonna change that in a week? It's not gonna change it. It's just in your head. You just wanna be worried because you feel like, you wanna have an identity for yourself, so you can feel there's a test coming and you prepare for it. That's why you worry. It doesn't work. When I was going to different stages, sometimes I started first worrying a week before any kind of talk. And then I realized later on with practice that it's just in my head. When I'm there, when I'm on stage, when I'm doing an interview, it's just in my head. It's just, I enjoy it so much. I just love it. And now I could not wait for my next speaking engagement, because it just makes me happier and happier. I'm just excited. It's an excitement emotion. It's not like a stressful emotion. I'm enjoying it. And then I would trick my mind. Like, your mind will take you to the darkest places, and your mind enjoys taking you to the darkest places. You have to understand your mind, watch your thoughts, and then master your mind. You're not your mind, and it cannot control you. You're gonna control your mind, because it's gonna work for you. It's not that you're gonna work for your mind, because if you work for your mind, whatever emotion or thoughts is gonna be in your head, you're gonna believe it fully, you're gonna live it, and you're gonna be sucked here, and you're gonna be sucked with these emotions of misery and not successful, or not achieving your goals. Or if you go there, you're gonna be happy. If you be here, you're gonna be happy. It's the same wherever you are. It's just a state of mind that is tricking you into believing if you do this, you're gonna be happy. If you achieve that, you're gonna be happy. If you buy this car, you're gonna be happy. It's gonna be, you're gonna probably be happy for a day or two, and then you're gonna get bored of it, and then you're gonna say, I need to go to do something next. But how I trick my mind into, when it wants to take me to this dark side where it's telling me, you know what, Lina, you're not gonna make it, you're gonna shake, you're not getting these words out of you, I usually distract my mind. And I'm good at it because I learned how to distract my mind. I would do a simple move of something like this, or I would just do this, and my mind would be completely distracted from this dark thought that is going in my head. So what I'm telling you, understand your mind, understand who you are really. Just dig deep inside, because this negative energy can spread really, really big with a lot of, with the society even, and you can affect the next generation, even this generation and the next generation, with your bad energy. It's like polluting the environment. It's the same as, you don't want to throw garbage here, you're throwing your garbage everywhere. So be careful, because this energy, people don't see it, and it's spreading really fast. So watch really for your thoughts, Be aware of it and start questioning why you have these feelings and thoughts.